On Saturday night, Conor McGregor and Dustin Poirier will settle a rivalry that dates back to 2014 when they battle at UFC 264. The third fight between the pair of lightweights headlines the action from T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. McGregor won the first meeting between the two, scoring a first-round knockout at UFC 178. Poirier then evened the score in January, knocking out McGregor in the second round of their UFC 257 clash. The winner of UFC 264 won't only get to claim superiority in the rivalry, but will also be all but guaranteed to fight for the lightweight title in their next fight. Things got ratcheted up on Thursday at the press conference when McGregor appeared to try and go after Poirier before the event even began and threw bottles of Poirier's hot sauce into the crowd. McGregor was also up to his old tricks in trying to bait Poirier into a war of words and mocking his opponent, but Poirier never flinched in the face of the Irishman. Then as the two met for a stare-down, McGregor tried to throw a front kick at Poirier, which missed, as the native of Louisiana stared right back with a smile. There's a lot more action set for the card, including a big welterweight co-main event between former welterweight title contenders Stephen Thompson and Gilbert Burns, as well as the return of controversial former NFL star Greg Hardy, who takes on Tai Tuivasa in a heavyweight clash. Can't get enough boxing and MMA? Get the latest in the world of combat sports from two of the best in the business. Subscribe to Morning Combat with Luke Thomas and Brian Campbell for the best analysis and in-depth news, including a complete preview of UFC 264 live from Las Vegas below. With so much happening on Saturday night, let's take a closer look at the full fight card with the latest odds from William Hill Sportsbook before we get to our staff predictions and picks for the PPV portion of the festivities. With such a massive main event on tap, the crew at CBS Sports went ahead with predictions and picks for the main card. Here are your pick makers: Brent Brookhouse, combat sports writer; Brian Campbell, combat sports writer, co-host of Morning Combat; Matthew Coker, producer; Jack Crosby, editor; Michael Mormile, producer; and Brandon Wise, senior editor. Campbell on why Poirier will win. The harsh reality for McGregor entering their trilogy is that Poirier has evolved to the level in which he might be better than that notorious one in every category short of one-punch power. Whatever strategy McGregor brings to the table, Poirier showed in the rematch that he was able to one-up him with a mid-fight adjustment. Although McGregor had moments in their rematch while walking his opponent down with punches, Poirier also showed the ease in which he can take McGregor down should he need to go in that direction. As always, Poirier will need to weather the early storm of the opening round when McGregor is perennially dangerous.